Hi everyone, this is Suzanne for Cloudy Sky today. And today I'm gonna go in. I haven't played in my virtual machine in a while, but I'm not gonna do techie stuff. I'm gonna do artsy stuff. I'm gonna do some poetry. So I have a list here. This is from Writer's Digest of 168 poetic form. Okay, we're not going to do a 50 liner or even a 28 liner. That's a ballad, that's a blitz. Let's jump down. Oh, something looks short. Did I see something short? Sonnet cut short. Curtel. I wanted to see what poem starts with S. 10 by Dizain. Dizain is French. Dizain. French form. This is interesting to me. Never heard of a Dizain. Trying to see where an example is. Okay. So let's look at the rules of this Dizain. 1 10-line stanza, 10 syllables per line. Okay, so here's the rhyme scheme. A, B, A. Okay, so one of the things I like to do is open Word. So we know we need 10 lines. Okay, I got my Word document. It's taking this sweet look of time to open. Then I like to, when I try something new like this, everything is working. So that's 8 lines so far. I'm going to move this over. Okay. And we know I need 2 more, so I'm going to come here in Word. I should have left a space for the top for the title. So we're going to insert below twice. Actually 3 times, because the first part we're going to do the title. So I can merge the top one for the title. I'll even write the word title. I have some inspiration. So we know it's 10 lines, and I think let's go back to the article. I'm using Opera, trying out a different browser here. So we know it's okay, so 1 10-line stanza, 10 syllables per line. So what I'm going to do is just copy this. If it will let me. So I know it's AB. I'm going to just write it down somewhere else. Oh, there it is. Just when I was going to give up hope. So I'm going to try and write it before looking at it to see how it's written. I think that's a challenge here. Write a poem that you don't know the form and see how it compares to, Writer's Digest. If I could just. So now I can. So, okay. 10 syllables. So we know it's A, B. Okay, so. Okay, we got it right here. So, my inspiration, because, I went to downtown Fort Lauderdale a couple of weeks ago, saw a music artist. I actually took the bus down instead of driving, so I didn't have to worry about parking. I want to go, it felt like forever. My inspiration is a bus, because it did feel like forever. So let's see, it felt like forever. That's only 6. Riding the bus. Woo! Got my, so it felt like and I carried my notebook and I was writing. It felt like forever riding the bus. Okay, so now that it's doing this, I'm going to put, so I can remember. I know I have it down there, but it's nice to see it on the side. So we know we got to find words that rhyme with bus. Oops. So we know it's this is a little bit intimidating. The DCD. Okay, so since I just decided to start with that, let's come down here. Bus. And you must be saying, just write down a bunch of words. I know I didn't want to kick up a fuss, but I got Rhyme Zone right here, which is a great rhyming dictionary. Not endorsed by them, but I do use them a lot. That's just my side, because the dogs got some neighbors a couple weeks ago, and they got a bunch of dogs constantly barking. Not sure why. I mean, maybe somebody's passing by their house, because they're on the other corner. I was always interested. I used to enjoy my backyard. Go out there picking ackee, you hear them barking away. Well, I already know fuss is one. I don't want to make a fuss like I'm making right now. Whatever. Go ahead and track me. Do we want to include phrases? Sure, why not? I need inspiration. I don't know if I should do. I don't know, they changed something on this page. I've used it before. Oh, look at that. Bus. Adjust. Discuss. We're gonna have to make up some stuff, because, well, I know I can use a different syllable for B. It felt like forever riding the bus. So I know I'm gonna just do this only because it helps. We have 1, 2. Oh, there's only 2 A's. Okay. Feel like forever riding the bus. Let me look for some inspiration from my own writings. Oh wow, I'm in no rush. Boss rhymes with rush. I don't want to use B and A to rhyme. I want to use the different things. What I always say driven. Let's see how many words rhyme with driven. Because we have 1, 2, 3 B's. So if this is my A, I'm thinking I could have driven. I think I want to do an internal rhyme there. Do 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 do. Back to rhyme. So we're gonna do driven. This is 10 lines and I feel like I'm taking way too long. Given. Okay, so I'm gonna try something. It might not make any sense. I could have driven. I could have driven, but it's a given. Hey, songs don't make sense, so if my poem don't make sense, don't worry. I could have driven. Okay, that parking is too much. Okay, wait. We're gonna have to count. That parking is too much. That parking is no. That parking is too much of a darn fuss. I don't know what else. Okay, we got this driven, given. A lot of people take the bus. I don't know what I'm trying to say with this. I made a mistake using driven. That well, I can tell you when it rains. Okay, so I see unforgiven, weather driven. It's using driven again. I'm using the same word. So, unforgiven, living. Is that really driven? Living? Give in. Well, dive in. But no, these are words that usually end with, I mean, I guess, living. Striven. Okay. Okay, I want to say the weather is good. The weather is good, so I am weather driven? Forgiven. Let's try that. Oops. I don't know why I did Alt Tab. Oh, it did work. The weather is good, so I'm forgiven. The weather is good. I should have timed this. So I am forgiven. I believe it would be hard. Nah. The weather is good, so I'm forgiven. Oh, too many bees. I get too much of a darn fuss. I don't even know what that word means. The wind could have driven, but it's a given that practice. The weather is a good sound. For relaxing. For relaxing while others use it for the weather is good, so I'm forgiven, although others use it for a living. Okay, let's try that. I'm gonna try that living word they use for a living. Okay, something is wrong with my although. Although, okay. 1L, okay. Although others use it for a living. What is good, so I'm forgiving all of Jesus for a living. Okay, let's see what other inspiration I have. Just, if I had to do this in 15 minutes, it would not occur. Okay, so it was 1 hour and 8 minutes when, if I drove, probably would have taken 20 minutes, provided I can find parking. So I don't know, let's see what other. Peaceful contemplation, deep in thought. Sitting, well, this is my back porch. I guess I'm back home. Well, I remember people being on their cell phones and hearing both sides of the conversation. Nobody was singing or anything like in movies. But yeah, a lot of... Wait, before we use the word cell phone, let's use this rhyming dictionary again. Let's see what phone. It's only 2, but still, I don't want to end up with a bunch. So, phone. Come on. I'm just testing opera. Okay, I got a lot of phone. I can groan. I can grumble and groan because I can't stand people using their phone. Yeah, I grumbled and groaned because people, okay. People were doing, people, or it's people. I don't know how many syllables that is. I'm going to say it's 2. People were doing business on their phones. 10. Okay. Ah. Okay, what did I say? I was grumbling. I grumble and the noise made me. That's too passive. This is not a very good. Oh no! Well, the phone had a lot. People are doing business on their phone. Let's go back and see what other words we can make. 10 lines are not that easy sometimes. I like known because there was that one guy. No, who seemed like he was trying to make it known that he was on his phone. There was one guy in particular. So with one guy in particularly, one guy particularly wanted to be known. Okay, was showing off though. Okay, one guy wanted everyone to know. It doesn't quite rhyme with C. One guy wanted. Either he didn't hear or just okay. One guy didn't care or wanted to be known. Okay, let's try that. Because he was just trying to show off, I thought. Okay, I might change this. As he bragged. Well, actually, he had it. He wasn't really bragging, he was just talking loudly. Okay, so as he talked loudly so we could all hear. Okay, wrong here. I already see. I can't spell. That's her, not here. As he talked loudly so we could all hear. Okay, so we either went about our business or we grumbled and groaned. I could hear some grumble and I could hear some people grumble and groan. Yeah. Why? I can't even spell today. That's or I can't type 1, 2, 2. I could hear some people grumble and so I use here. Okay. Grumble. And you know, while I twist and twirl my hair. Oh yeah. While I twist and twirl my hair. No, I could hear some people grumble and groan. Here, chair. While I twirl my hair in my chair. While I twist and twirl my hair in my chair. Sorry, not very good, but and what do we say this the Dizain. Okay, so let me write that down. This is the Dizain. So let's read it. If I like forever riding the bus, I could have driven, but it's a given that parking is too much of a darn fuss. The weather is good, so I'm forgiven, although others use it for a living. People were doing business on their phone. One guy didn't care or wanted to be known. As he talked loudly so we could all hear, I could hear some people grumble and groan while I twisted and twirled my hair in my chair. So, I don't know. Let's get back over to this form and see what did Writer's Digest do with their Dizain, if I want to be French. Okay, so I still don't see it yet. So blah blah blah. Okay, bonfire. So this is the author is Robert Lee Brewer, and we talk briskly by the light of the fire with our hands flying like embers using Shakespeare to disguise our desire. Okay, so we see fire and desire, embers and December. So close rhyme. He didn't say December. He didn't say Decembers. Burning through the soft chill of December. If there were others, I don't remember. So there's that B again. So that was AA. That's B B B. Lost in the flames flickering off your eyes, my only passion was to memorize every word and each quirky turn of phrase, leading me through a labyrinth of sighs to recall racing through a love classmates. Well, I can say this has been, where am I? This has been a real interesting experiment. This is me trying a poetry form. I think it took me almost half an hour. Maybe next time I'll try and limit myself to 15 minutes to see if I can write, but I probably would need some inspiration sources, and it's a good thing I had that bus ride. And if you like this content, please like and subscribe. And hey, you got any tips for me? I'm going to try some other poetry forms I've never tried before again in the future, so let me know and I'll try. If you know one that I haven't used, you see in my books, give me one and I'll see if I can try it. Alright? Okay, bye.